While it may be hard to believe now, there was once a time when the World War II setting was considered overused. In response to World War II fatigue, the market shifted to modern and future settings, but now there are few high-quality World War II games available and almost none that have released on current-gen consoles. Gamers may have been sick of World War II games 10 years ago, but it's time for a renaissance. The enthusiasm over the rumors of Call of Duty going back to World War II and the success of Battalion 1944's Kickstarter prove that the market is ready to return to World War II. While we wait for those new titles, here are the 9 best World War II video games worth revisiting. Number 9, 1943, The Battle of Midway. The only game on our list with 8-bit graphics, 1943 The Battle of Midway is a top-down shoot-'em-up from Capcom. The game's NES port was well received, and with Capcom promising to make remasters a priority, perhaps gamers can look forward to the updated version of 1943 making its way to current-gen consoles. Number 8, Battlefield 1942. Not only did Battlefield 1942 win the coveted Game of the Year award from the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences in 2002, but it is also the game that birthed the juggernaut Battlefield franchise, introducing its signature 64-player battles to the masses. Number 7, Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. Most World War II shooters tend to focus on mindless action, but Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30 is all about smart strategy and tactics. The game also has a greater focus on character development than other games in the genre, which results in a more emotionally mature World War II video game narrative. Number 6, Call of Duty 2. Perhaps the most popular launch title on the Xbox 360, Call of Duty 2 brought World War II to the 7th generation of gaming with style. COD 2 represented the pinnacle of first-person shooter graphics and sound design, earning high marks for its presentation and gameplay. Call of Duty 2 is also the game that defined what makes the titles unique, laying the core gameplay groundwork for the many games to follow. Number 5, Company of Heroes. Company of Heroes is an RTS that is still able to call itself the highest rated real-time strategy game to date. Featuring a deep, robust single-player campaign and an exciting, intense multiplayer mode, the success of Company of Heroes has spawned a critically acclaimed franchise, with Company of Heroes 2 earning much of the same praise as its predecessor. Number 4, Medal of Honor Frontline. One of the most iconic moments of World War II is the D-Day invasion. As such, many games have attempted to replicate the atmosphere of the chaotic battle, but few have been as successful as Medal of Honor Frontline. Some consider Medal of Honor Frontline the peak of the Medal of Honor series, and all it takes is playing through the Normandy invasion to see why. Number 3, The Saboteur. Whereas most World War II games seem to put players in control of American forces, The Saboteur is quite the change of pace. In this atmospheric neo-noir game, players take on the role of Irishman Sean Devlin, who works to sabotage the Nazis during their occupation of Paris, France in 1940. Devlin works alongside the French resistance, with the ultimate goal of liberating France from its invaders. Number 2, Wolfenstein 3D. Any list discussing the best World War II games wouldn't be complete without mentioning Wolfenstein 3D. The game not only popularized the first-person shooter genre, but also explored the disturbing theme of Nazi occultism and let players do battle with a savage robo-Hitler. Number 1, Wolfenstein The New Order. The final game on our list is Wolfenstein The New Order, a reboot of the franchise that began with the previously mentioned Wolfenstein 3D. The New Order may not take place entirely during World War II, but the game tells an intriguing World War II story nevertheless, set in an alternate universe where the Nazis won the war instead of the Allies. The game earned critical acclaim for its brutal first-person shooter combat and shocking story, successfully rejuvenating the dormant Wolfenstein franchise in the process, as a Wolfenstein The New Order sequel is reportedly already in development. While there have been many other World War II video games released over the years, the aforementioned 9 games seem like the cream of the crop. We look forward to seeing the rejuvenation of the World War II genre, and hopefully it doesn't get quite as oversaturated this time around. Be sure to click the subscribe button and check back for new original Game Rant video content every week. Thanks for watching!